You in tune Eats Beats and Rhymes, and I'm your host, Yo Jules DJ. Welcome back to another weekly episode of Who Do You Got? Listen, like, subscribe, comment. You know we do it every Monday night here, 8 p.m. live on Twitch. And don't forget to check us out on YouTube. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes, one word. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into this. We're talking about a producer, very special producer we all grow up loving, respecting. And if you're a DJ out there, like some of us are on this panel, you know, whenever you saw his name as a remix featured on some vinyl, personally, myself, I didn't even have to listen to it. I was already bringing it home. Let's give it up one time. Eats Beats and Rhymes for best Buckwild remixes of all time. Volume 1, Eats Beats and Rhymes. Make some noise for Buckwild. Yes, sir. So we missed all the hand claps. But
there we go, my bad. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, my bad.
I was wondering where the audience was. I was scared for a second. Talking into the abyss.
The live studio audience is here. They here.
Live studio audience, yes.
Shout out to the audience.
See, my eyesight isn't what it used to be. Now I see everybody out there. That's everybody in the cyber world and on the World Wide Web. Let's go ahead and introduce everybody around the room real quick. Again, we're talking about the producer series. We're back at it again, another year of Who Do You Got? Best Buckwild remixes of all time, Volume 1.
What's up?
Yes, sir. Triple C, how you doing this evening, sir?
Yeah. We need gunfight for Buckshot.
Gunshots for Buckwild.
There you go.
Enough gunshots. Listen, let's keep going around the room real quick. My man all the way on the East Coast, Long Island to be exact, Strong Island, a.k.a. my man Ike Infamous. How you doing, Playboy?
Yo, peace, salute. What up, my brother? How you doing, man?
Chilling, man. Good to have you again on the show, as usual. Per usual. Let's keep going down the list right here. 2 up, 2 down. I just want to say what's up to my man DJ Hobo, Triple T Radio's representative. What's going on, sir?
Yeah, in the building. What's up?
Wrapping things up all the way on the West Coast, my man, the real Cool B, a.k.a. Cool Breeze. Sir, how are you this evening?
I'm doing great, man. Doing great. Let's get it.
Yeah, we're talking about a very special person tonight. Talking about Buckwild. For those who don't know, one of our most popular episodes on this Eats Beats and Rhymes channel happens to be a battle we put together years ago. Your man Knots, shout out to Virginia's own, going up against your man Buckwild. You can check that out right here. Your man. We're gonna go ahead and check out tonight a specific episode dedicated to the man Buckwild himself. If you're a '90s baby, or excuse me, if you're a '90s head, pause. Like I said, you grew up listening to Buckwild. Specifically, we're talking about remixes tonight. And if you were a '90s guy, there was something special about remixes in the early golden era hip hop. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if he was a DJ, he was even more excited because it was just, again, an extension on a record that you were already rocking or playing or whatever the case may be. So we're talking Buckwild. Buckwild is one of them names where you could look at a record, see his name featured as the producer on the remix. Like I said, personally, I didn't even have to listen to it. I would anyway.
Verified.
But it was verified. I was like, no, I'm getting this.
For sure.
Scan or anybody else in the room, what other names would you throw on that list of it's blah, blah on the remix? It's mine.
If it's Buckwild, if it was Diamond D, if it was
Diamond
D, it was Cream.
If I saw P Rock, I know I was like,
yeah,
P Rock was automatic.
Yeah, if
For
you saw
me,
any of
for
those
sure.
names, it was an automatic pickup. I listen to it later. I listen to it when I get home.
Yeah, I didn't care. I needed it. It was like, and it better have an instrumental. It better have an instrumental, and not the TV track. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. If you know, you know, because you was trying to get your blend on or your scratch on. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and talk about it. Like I said, best Buckwild remixes of all time, Volume 1. A lot of songs submitted on this list for tonight, and we had curated a little list for everybody at home watching. Little 6 songs we put together. Again, only Volume 1. There'll be a Volume 2. Best believe that. But let's go ahead and start down the list real quick. Of course, one of the most commented songs when people were submitting the list had to talk about the Alkaholiks with Damn.
Classic.
Yeah, classic material right there.
If you know, you know. Very difficult to acquire in its day and time.
Sure.
I mean, very, 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 very special remix. From that same era, let's talk about Funk Dubious with the Rock On remix.
Woo!
Takes a special kind of character to say, hey, Muggs, I got this. Let me take a shot at this. You know what I'm saying? By the way, the Muggs one is fire as well. But we talk about Buckwild. DITC, I haven't mentioned it once. Digging in the crate. Shout out to the whole crew, obviously. Another contribution to the list right here. Very popular one as well. Very, very crowd favorite. Very DJ favorite, if you know, you know. The Artifacts with Come On with the Come On. Get Down with the Get Down. Better known as Come On with the Get Down. But I like the longer title. It sounds nice. The Artifacts, that's right. Rest in peace, Tame One. It wouldn't be a remix without the involvement of this artist on this track with someone from his own crew. That's right, Digging in the Crates representative Lord Finesse, Hip to the Game Buckwild remix. You guys to be a nasty motherfucker to be like, hey, teach. Let me show you something real quick. You know what I'm saying? You an ill student. You a ill ninja, son. I like your style.
Ah, wrong one.
Hey, easy.
Lord Finesse allowing again a young Buckwild to drop a remix to his very popular hit to the game. That made it onto the list. Next on the list, you gotta talk about him. New Rosone, aka New Rochelle. Grand Puba, I Like It, the remix. Shout out to Mark Spark on the original, but
all fire.
the remix featuring Sadidex, by the way, very special. And a quiet gem that made its noise and had to get put onto the list because it just needed to be there. Let's talk about an underrated yet very popular song that came out in the 90s. Had to get a remix sprinkled by your man Buckwild, digging in the crates. Channel Live Mad Ism, Buckwild remix.
Party
You know
tonight.
you about to learn tonight. If you don't know about any of these remixes, you about to learn tonight. Tonight, best Buckwild remixes of all time, volume 1. It's going down. You're watching for the first time 3 rounds of music. Like I said, we're doing 3 particular battles featuring all 6 songs that I just listed, and we will be coming up with a winner to hold the title best Buckwild remixes of all time tonight. Triple C, any countries we need to shout out this evening for 2026? Any newbies? Any repeat offenders? Let's go ahead and shout them out.
Not Venezuela. I wish.
Oh.
I wish. It's not add them to the list. We got Germany, France, Canada, Singapore. Oh man, United Kingdom got pushed down.
Oh,
Israel, Nigeria. We got Australia, Italy, South Korea, India, and the Philippines. All checking in.
All right, let's go ahead and set things off. Like I said, we're going to talk about round number 1. We're going to have the Alkaholiks Damn remix. I have to emphasize that word, damn, going up against Channel Live's Mad Ism.
Wow, that's interesting.
Wow.
And I'm going to tell you why, because both these original records before the remix, before Buckwild's involvement, were very, very, very popular records in their own right. 1994 was the year. Both songs were making so much noise. At that point in time, you would make the remix to extend the life of the record. The records got blessed by your man Buckwild. We're here to play the remixes. But keep in mind, Damn and Mad Ism were getting a lot of play at that point in time, both video and radio. So we go ahead and give it up.
Real quick, Jules, which Madism remix is it that you're playing by Buckwild?
So it's funny you bring that up. So we keep it in 94, which is the original remix, which is the same lyrics. Because in 1995, they actually did, Buckwild did a part 2.
Yes.
For Madism. Let's just call that Madism 2.
Okay.
Versus the remix. But that's a whole, because it's a whole different verse, everything.
Right. Okay.
So that's a completely different bit of involvement with Buckwild. Again, he killed this remix so much that they had him do another track down the line that they called the Madism Part 2.
Gotcha.
So again, we're talking about Damn, very, very, very popular record in its time in 94, going up against the Madism, very, very popular record again, 1994. But again, the Buckwild remixes. Let's start things off with a little song we know and love. Damn, pun intended. Damn.
Alkaholiks got the beats that'll make you say. Alkaholiks got the freaks that'll make you say. The alkaholiks got rhymes that'll make you say. Every time we make you jam, make you wanna say. Alkaholiks got the beats that'll make you say. Alkaholiks got the freaks that'll make you say. Alkaholiks got the rhymes that'll make you say. Every time we make you jam, make you wanna say. Test the rocket launcher. Let's blow up the spot. Show what we got for the 90 flow shot. I'm the brown bomber dropping verbal studs. I write rhymes while my mama peel the skin off the spuds. This ain't baseball, no, the licks won't slump. So make room for the crew of beats that hump. Yo, I'm the baddest man with a hit since Willie Mays. I'm playing for the A's. OG was right, this rhyme pays. I walked through a rainstorm, I didn't even get wet. I was bailing through hell, I didn't even bust a sweat. So you must have a locomotive. I mean a crazy reason to wanna step up and suck a punk season. Bring it on, young one, so you can get done. I got more styles than the miles to the sun. 91,005,000 flows. And here's one more for the whole. The alkaholiks got beats that'll make you say. The alkaholiks got freaks that'll make you say. The alkaholiks got rhymes that'll make you say. Every time I make a jam, make you wanna say. The alkaholiks got beats that'll make you say. The alkaholiks got freaks that'll make you say. The alkaholiks got rhymes that'll make you say. Every time I make a jam, make you wanna say. sets it off by spraying beer in your face. So the 94 dilemma for my niggas that remember means I'm stepping to the mic with lyrics coded in December. The liquidator with the hardcore demeanors, busting out the perpetrators. I see through them like a zima. Flow I'm never caught between a hard place and a rock. Cause I kill rhyme bandits barehanded like Mr. Spock. I told Chief not to start no beef. He tried to shoot me with his gun. I caught the bullet with my teeth. Cause I'm stronger than the borders on the slit smart liquor. Hitting up your cities with the alcoholic stickers. Cause I feel like busted loose. It's the wicked pain inflictor with the Mickey's deuce deuce. Dropping rhymes like a boulder on the 21 and older. With your mama with my picture tattooed on the shoulder. So rap artists, get ready to rumble. Cause I got lyrics up my sleeve that slam harder than my tumble. I heard your demo tape, that shit was faker than a scam. Well, I've been dropping shit that make you say. Alkaholiks got the beats that'll make you say. Alkaholiks got the freaks that'll make you say. Alkaholiks got the flows that'll make you say. Alkaholiks got the hoes that'll make you say. The alkaholiks got the beats that'll make you say. The alkaholiks got the freaks that'll make you say. The alkaholiks got the flows that'll make you say. The alkaholiks got the hoes that'll make you say.
I know you're digging this type of shit right here. We about to spark it on the mic. Yeah. Come on. The episode starts when I walk down the block. It reach in my pocket. Yo, where's my knot? It follows me into the spot, compelling. Go check the dread, and yes, he's herb selling. Up and out the gate, I'm a potential felon. Ism is smelling like I ain't even telling. Channel 1, 2, I'm smashing the law. Channel 3, I make a run to the store. Channel 4, leave the store with the Philly, cause I spark the ism. I'm off the channel live.
Wake up in the morning, got the yearning for herb, which loosens up the nouns, metaphors, and verbs. And adjectives, ain't it magic, kid, what I'm picking. Multi-flavor bags and sets for the picking. So listen to the ism as it talks non-stop. Hawaiian when I'm rhyming, but so is the chocolate tie. Now the high starts to settle. Kicking fat lyrics that rocks like heavy metal.
I'm coming out in odds with the split I said. See, when I speak big, I'm Matt, Hello and Malik. Like John Lennon, yes, I'm ICM-ing. I start grinning and syllables start bending. My style is untangible, like a wild animal. Check the label as it goes round, it's all capital. That's when I'm smacking you with, cause it's easy. Like Lionel Richie, your whole style is bitchy. Switch me, mix me, somebody get me. Don't let me rip out my clothes like Bill Bixby. Ripping the microphone till I'm motherfucking 60. Smoking the endo by the window is sticky.
Spark the ism, my expertism is lyricism. My flow will take you over like I was hypnotism. So where's the light to the cipher? The skills that I bring it hyper than a little kid on ginseng. Rootsing and culture, my intellect will insult ya. Finish off your dead mind like a vulture. I gotta get mine, get it quick. Cause there's all these weak rappers steady making hits, fuck that. By 94, I bring the skills back. So listen, now I'm doing what I wanna do and sparking madness.
Yo, I forgot all about the Mad Ism remix.
Forgot about that one. I know.
I don't remember that one. I don't remember that one.
You don't remember that one?
That was on the promo only. That was the promo one.
This was definitely like a Stretch and Bob kind of record.
Shit.
You know what I mean? Like,
Hobo can go to the back and get it.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Hey, yo, we're gonna stop saying no mano.
Let me see though. Good question, Triple C.
Pause.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. We've come to, like I said, that difficult portion of the beginning of the evening. Like I said, we have 2 fire songs. Again, I'm gonna go around the room and find out what everybody thinks. If you're in the chat, make sure you leave your vote. Like I said, we got a voting booth. Your man DJ Hobo's man in the booth right there, making sure you place your votes. Go ahead and put them in there because Damn by the Alkaholiks remix, we all know and love Mad Ism by Channel Live featuring KRS-One. Again, Buckwild on the mix. Let's talk about DJ Scandalous. You going first, please.
Yeah, man. Pero why?
Because I already said so, motherfucker. So,
man,
who do you got?
So for me, both fire. The Damn remix is just always gonna have a special place in my heart. I remember again with that one was the first time we heard it was at the Fat Beats DJ battle.
Yes, sir.
That was the
DJ
first
AV.
time. That was the first time we heard that, and I don't even think it was out yet. And that was a promo AV was playing. So, and when we first heard it come
AV
on,
was on the mix
we
from
was
Fat
like,
Beats.
yo, what is that? Because it was just what I love about that is just again, it's just Buckwild SP1200 S950 Cal Jada sample. Yeah, man, it just has a special place in my heart every time I hear that remix. So I'm going with that one.
Ike Infamous, I need to talk to you, another beat maker in the building. Again, we're celebrating Buckwild. Like I said, his flowers get dealt at the end of the throughout the night. Pardon me. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir. Yes, sir.
Alkaholiks, damn, going up against a Channel Live Madism, which was very popular. Again, 1994 was the year for both of these right here, and both of these songs originally were already getting a lot of video and a lot of airplay. This is when radio was messing with hip hop a little bit more. But then the remixes came. The remixes I feel like were more for us, the people that were really in tune. Whether
Yeah.
you were a mixtape, a DJ listener, or you were tuned into certain college radio stations, because these didn't really get play on the radio, either one of them. But again, Buckwild, the man responsible. What are you thinking, sir?
I know there's going to be a lot of nostalgic for me because it's been a very long time since I've heard like that Madism remix. I haven't heard that in a very long time. I'm
Right.
definitely gonna go with Damn. I'm a huge Alkaholiks fan. I love the Alkaholiks. Had a chance to interview them one time. So, and I was actually going over that album trying to figure out if I was going to put it in my throwback set tonight. So it's so funny that you had put that up there, and I was like, so it was automatic for me. Yeah, but I do love what Buckwild did with Spark Madism because it was exactly what you expect it to be. It was a totally, entirely different feel, and it grooves, man. It really does groove.
Yeah. Again, the original. I don't know who was it. I feel like it was KRS-One who produced the original. Am I wrong?
Oh, it might be. If it wasn't, so
Shout
I
out
want to
to
say
Cassette
Tim.
Bay.
If not, I mean, we could look it up. But if it wasn't him, for some strange reason, Mad Lion comes to my mind also because he does a lot
On
of
production?
too. Because he also does. Mad Lion was doing some production behind the scenes.
I didn't
too,
know
so.
that. Cassette Bay was saying she can't get the original out of her head in terms of like the remix of this one. I like throwing the remix on if I ever get a chance DJ a set because it's like, oh, like I don't know that version. Like I know.
You should.
Everybody knows people, believe it or not, know the lyrics a little bit to that song. This song was getting a lot of play.
It was a big record. Play, man. It's a good record.
That is. I'm surprised it wasn't kind of like a follow-up single. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I feel like Channel Live never really got like a second win, but
it didn't do good. I think wasn't "Sex for the Sport of It" another single that they put out?
I couldn't even tell you again. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. It just never got to a level.
Video was dope though.
Yeah.
Video was fire.
Video
the single was fire. You got KRS-One, the teacher, co-signing the whole shit. They talking about weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was fire. So it's like I'm just curious who did the original. But again,
KRS-One.
KRS-One. Okay.
KRS-One did it?
Yeah.
He did self-produce it. Okay, I had a feeling he did. So there you go. Again, Madism, 1994. Like I said, remixes were born around this time. Some of these producers were getting a lot of work from these labels. Buckwild was definitely one of them. Here go two random joints from 94, two different groups, two different coasts completely, groups on top of that. So we got 2 votes in for Alkaholiks. Damn. Let's talk to my man Cool Breeze on the West Coast. What do you think, sir? Madism or Damn?
I'm going to go with Damn on this one.
DJ Hobo, what are you thinking about between Damn and Madism?
I kind of what Scan said, just to echo his point, man. That Damn remix has a very special place in my heart. That it's just so funky, man, and just so funky and melodic, and just the beat is crazy, man. And shout out to Channel Live on that remix, man, because that joint is tough, man. I hadn't heard that one in a while. I don't remember it, so shout out to that joint, man. That's a tough record.
There's 2.
Yeah, apparently there is 2. Like I said, I'm not sure where the status of the second one lands because it does label it as a Madism remix as well. But they're 2 different years though. That much I was able to figure out. 95 is when the second one dropped. Completely different set of lyrics. I believe KRS-One is not even on the song, but it's Channel Live and Buckwild again. Similar kind of hook, not exactly the same, but fire. And again,
Bob
completely
James
different, completely different verse, completely. So I'd call it a whole new song personally, but I think they were sticking to the whole Madism kind of theme. So I call it Madism 2 technically. Let's find out what executive producer Triple C's thinking. Trip, what are you thinking? Damn remix or Madism remix? Who do you got?
I'm going Madism. I like that.
Okay.
Like that one.
Okay.
But I like the damn original more than the remix though.
No shit. Okay. Anybody in the chat feel the same way? Because they were saying that about the Madism, the channel live. They like the original better. Anybody like the original Alcoholic? Was that E Swift?
Yeah, I like Ike Infamous am a fan of the Alkaholiks. Big fan. So I like that whole project. So yeah, I like that album. I like that song. That song was dope. But the remix, something special, man.
Yo, something about that joint too. You're right. It's like special, literally. I remember the first time I heard it, when it came on, we were all like, what's that?
Yep.
What is that? I'm talking about a room full of hip hop heads. It was a DJ battle.
Yep.
In East Village, New York, 1994, 94.
94. Yeah.
1994. And we not even allowed to be in there. Your man DJ Scandalous entered the DJ battle at 16 years old. We did as the entourage. You know what I'm saying? Me and DJ Sensor, shout out DJ Sensor, we're not even allowed to be in the building. It's a bar, but they letting us live because he's in the battle. We're seeing a bunch of our favorite celebs and DJs walking all over the place. First time we teenagers, we kids in high school, and then room full of busy music people, and then
you guys are lost.
Damn came on, and I'm talking like the room stopped. Like everybody was like, "What the fuck is that? The fuck is?" Some people already knew. People like us were like, "What the fuck is that?" And then
rest in peace, Spin Bad was in the battle, and Lazy K.
Spin Bad was in the battle too.
Spin Bad
I know he was there.
Yeah, he's in the battle. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Anybody got footage out there? Please send it our way. We would love to
We've
watch.
Been looking for that footage for like because it exists.
It exists. This was in a fit. Matter of fact, just to keep it legit. People don't know what battle we're talking about. This was a Fat Beats DJ battle.
Fat Beats DJ battle. Yeah, number 2. Yep.
Number two took place in the city.
It's not in
1994.
It's not on YouTube.
Yo, we've looked.
I reached out to Fat Beats myself too.
We've talked. We've asked Joe. Man, anybody got footage of that shit? Please share. Even if it's not containing you, just to see the foot, just to see the existence of
listen.
That was it.
Hit up Uncle Ralph.
You probably hit up the Reverend. The Reverend, like, I got it in my closet.
Sorry, the Rev would have it.
I'm not even gonna lie. The Rev always my plug to try to get some. I ain't gonna lie.
Word.
There's a new Green Lantern with Nas mixtape that's out there. Doing the whole Primo and Nas thing. I read about it. I hit him. I said, "Can you?" He said, "Hold on." Boop, it was in my messenger. Like, not even 15 minutes later. Shout out to the good Rev. We see what's going on here. Round number 1 officially done. You know what I'm saying? Before I reveal who the winner is, let's find out what the chat had to say. The chat had a chance to vote between the Damn remix and the Mad Ism remix. I'm sorry, we're talking about the Alkaholiks versus Channel Live. DJ Hobo, are the results in from the voting booth in the chat?
They are 71% for the Damn remix.
So there were some votes in there for the Mad Ism. You weren't alone there.
Mad Ism that shit moves, man. That shit is moving, man. That shit is dope. I forgot how dope it was. I haven't heard it in a while.
Me too.
That joint right there, like I said, definitely special. But Damn is apparently more special. That's right. Round number 1 in our room right here goes to the Alkaholiks Damn remix, meaning the first record to represent the best Buckwild remixes of all time. Volume 1 has been put up on the board and is officially the Alkaholiks representing that Buckwild. If you will. Damn the remix. Monday nights it goes down right here, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here live on Twitch. Don't forget to check us out on YouTube, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. If you also want to make a donation to the nation, ain't no better nation to donate than Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. That's right. Cash App, $ Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. One word. Make sure you leave the donation. It goes right here to the channel. We'd appreciate any help you guys can do. We do this all for love. We do it all for free, and we do it out of pockets. So we just take the word free out. The only thing free around here is showing up around. That's it. Everything comes out. Best Buckwild remixes of all time, Volume 1. You're currently watching Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Round number 2, we have solo artists going against solo artists. That's right. We just had the previous groups, the Alkaholiks, going up against Channel Live. That means it's time for solo artists to go against solo artists. It just so happens to be that way. But what a great time to be alive. Let's talk about round number 2. A little song we all know and love again. We talked about it earlier during the presentation. Grand Puba, I Like It. You know what I mean? Off that 2000 album.
That was a dope album.
That was a very dope album.
That was a dope album.
Shout out to Mark Spark on the original. You know what I mean?
Spark. Yep.
There came a time with someone in that office, probably somebody A&R related or somebody, just with a budget that said, you know what, we need to do a remix. And we got one. And it was on the vinyl as well, on the B-side with the instrumental. Man, shout out to everybody that always gave the instrumentals. We're going to go ahead and play again. I Like It, Grand Puba, the remix, going up against Lord Finesse. Hip to the Game remix.
Oh, my.
Let's go. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes.
Yeah. Beats and Rhymes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I found it. I want you to meet the baddest motherfucker in town. Right on. Who is it? Well, it's Grand Puba, honey. With my man Stud Doogie Love. Dropping 2,000. Dig the way this go down. Check it. I hit a flow all dipped in low. Sit back and sip mo as I count my dough. Grand Puba Maxwell, Doogie, coming with the New York. We keep it real like jail when we might talk. Honeys know cause when I'm in a set, Grand Puba is the one who makes they stink box wet. So let me tell you something, lady, when your flow is floating, it's all creaming, baby. I made this one for the honeys in the party to find a hearty and dance body to body. Step 1, first you grab honey by the waist. Step 2, then you move out of ghetto pace. Step 3, then you look a dead in the face. Step 4, now it's time to leave this place. Hold up, be careful of the cheesers, the teasers, the one who wants the money and the visas. I'ma tell honey straight off the back, but please don't even go there with that. Dig it. This was designed to make the spine in your back whine. Grand Puba, nice setup for you every time. And you say New York City. And you say New York City. And you say New York City.
Get that the dot verse.
And you say Grand Puba's a great friend of mine. Took a young boy who was dead ass, told him a little something. The young boy grew to be the X. One for All was the #1 joint one summer. Can you remember? Everyone had it. That shit was banging. Now it's the 9 nickel and I'm swinging with 2,000. Drinking Cristal, ride the range, think it's straight. Me and Puba's like the hard act to follow. Watch young rappers wild out, eventually file out. Cause they don't know how to get that dough. Just cause a nigga say his record went gold, don't mean he got that money control. Reunion album to the highest bidder. 300,000, go ahead, use a kidder. Cause the boys right here is holding out for half a brick. And you say New York City. And you say New York City. And you say New York City. And you say. Check it out.
Hey, you want to hear Puba singing? You know what to do during the vote. Leave your vote in the chat. Leave your vote in the chat.
I'm hip to the game. Right. Always be the same. True. Cause while I'm broke, I got fame, sunshine, and rain. Ain't a damn thing changed. I'm hip to the game. Right. Always be the same. True. Cause while I'm broke, I got fame, sunshine, and rain. Ain't a damn thing changed. I fell off, that's what some figure. You better see Mary Blige and get the 411, nigga. I rock rappers frequently. I'm like Stevie Wonder. I can't see a brother beating me. Wanna throw joints, you get spanked, fella. Wanna talk dope? I'm seeing more cash in a bank teller. Wanna talk girls, you can't follow this. I've been through more skins than the average dermatologist. I'm no joke on a fast or slow tip. Pockets stay so thick, be on some down low shit. I turn them C's red fast. I never sell out, fuck that, yo, I'm dead ass. I'm rolling like TNT. When it comes to this, ain't another brother seeing me. That's why opponents always get scared. Cause I make brothers go, well, yo, now that's that I'm shit hip to there. the game. Right. Always be the same. True. Cause while I'm broke, I got fame, sunshine, and rain. Ain't a damn thing changed. I'm hip to the game. Right. Always be the same. True. Cause while I'm broke, I got fame, sunshine, and rain. Ain't a damn thing changed. Brothers better lounge when I pass through town.
You better recognize.
Don't know, better ask around. Word life, I'm not a new figure. They say good things come to those who wait. I'm overdue, nigga. I lounge and rock tunes the way I be saving the day. Give me a cape and a costume. But no, it's not Batman, it's the original black man. That goes back like the Gap Band. I don't run scams, got dumb fans, yo, I'm one man that's quick to toast a nigga like a suntan. People wonder what I rock against, shit. Rap without finesses like life without oxygen. There's no quiz, I get biz, you know what the deal is. Rap ain't shit if it ain't real, kid. Can a rapper outplay me?
Do you think, kid?
Word life, no doubt, baby.
Right.
I'll always be the same. Cause whether I'm broke or got fame, sunshine or rain, ain't a damn thing changed. I'm hip to the game.
Right.
I'll always be the same. Cause whether I'm broke or got fame, sunshine or rain, ain't a damn thing changed.
I literally feel how Hobo feels. He says it like, skip this round. I would feel that way too if I had to vote because it's a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat, make sure you leave your vote. There's an official voting booth if you're watching us in the chat right now. Again, if you watch us live at 8 p.m. on Mondays, every Monday, it's guaranteed. Right? It's pretty much guaranteed. We've been doing this for years. You don't miss out on a Monday night here. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Like I said, you get your vote in, you get your say. Cassette Bay in the building. She already put her vote down. I seen it. She voted. Like I said, we're talking best Buckwild remixes of all time, volume 1. Currently, round number 2. I Like It by Grand Puba featuring Sadat X. Disgusting. The original is fire as well.
The original is
Yeah, I love the
so
original
fire,
too.
bro.
Yeah, I love the original.
Yeah.
Very summer vibe.
For
And
sure.
then, like I said, then you got Hip to the Game, another summer vibe. You know what I'm saying? And I believe the original version of Hip to the Game, which is produced by Lil Finesse, is the version that Mac Miller had the incident with, right? With the whole rest in peace,
Yeah,
Mac
that he
Miller.
got sued for.
Yeah, he got sued for that. The rest in, I've actually they figured out a settlement. The rest in peace, Mac Miller. That was a very dope
AT&T
track.
first, because I think AT&T used it first.
Oh, you absolutely he got paid twice. I think you absolutely right.
AT&T used it
once.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s on a commercial. He got to see his joint on television. Real? He said, I remember this is when like Sprite and all these like big corporations were like, we're gonna start using hip hop like in our commercials. And this is AT&T, like some kind of like cell phone commercial. It was background music.
It wasn't
background
even, like, music. Yeah.
It wasn't pay attention to the beat. It really wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
If you paid attention, you were like, oh,
that's the Lil Finesse. Yep.
And then I think he had the same experience. Like, hey, that's me.
Then Lil Finesse paid attention. He's like,
I remember the article. I remember the article. They were like, aren't you being petty? By he's like, nah. He's like, first of all, if I sample something from theirs, he's like, they be coming running up. They be a mile a minute. They be coming at me like, yo, you owe. He's like, so absolutely. He's like, they owe me money.
Yep.
And he got paid off that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Got paid off that.
Because he's hip to the game.
Triple C, with that being said, who do you got? We're talking about I Like It, Grand Puba versus Hip to the Game, Lord Finesse. Who do you got, bro?
I got Buckwild.
You got Buckwild. Fair enough.
What machine he used?
SV1200.
It doesn't matter because it's hip to the game. I'm going with
hip to the game. Hey, Triple C put it down his first vote right here. Trip to the game. Trip to the game.
Nice.
Let's talk about it, like Infamous. I Like It. Hip to the game. Who do you got, sir?
I don't know. It's kind of tough, man. I think we have to think about the originals of these records.
Okay,
if the remix made the original better, right? It was.
If that's the hill you want to stand on, I like that argument. Go ahead. So the Mark the Spark was the original. I Like It. Very fire, very summer kind of driven. I feel like kind of vibe. And the Hip to the Game, the Lord Finesse original we just talked about, ended up in commercials, and Mac Miller himself used it on a freestyle, which became very popular. Are you saying were these songs elevating those records?
Yeah, because that was the point of the remix was to elevate it, bring another angle to the record.
It could be.
I'm gonna have to go with Hit to the Game just because I love the original. I Like It by Grand Puba so much, and I felt like that remix didn't do anything for me to get hyped about.
You're right.
Okay.
Other than the original. Not saying that I'm not saying that it's horrible or it's a bad
for
thing,
sure.
but just love the original so much. It's like, nah, I'd rather listen to the original.
Well, that's interesting, Ike, that you say that, because, and you know, to your point, I like the criteria you used, but I like the original to Hip to the Game way more than this remix, personally.
Is that your vote, by the way? Is that your vote?
Ah.
Oh. How you make a statement like that? Now you gotta.
I'm saying I like that. I like the original better than this remix, but I like this remix better than I like the remix too. I like it, so I'm gonna go with the Hip to the Game.
Okay. Understand. I get you. Hobo. I get you. I hear you.
Yeah, a little bit of a cul-de-sac there. I went halfway.
Wait.
Halfway down.
You eventually pulled over, though.
Damn, kid. Put the front of the Chrysler in front of the damn cul-de-sac.
I parked in someone's driveway right now. I had to make a that way. You know, people don't like that.
They be like, who's that?
Right. Who that?
The math is mathing. Yeah. The math is mathing, but we're gonna find out everybody's vote regardless. Cool Breeze, what are you thinking about between these two records?
I like both of them joints, but I'm going to go with I like it on this one.
What is it about that one?
That beat, man. That beat was it was I've heard it before, but it was like a very familiar beat, but it seemed like it was like it could have been like an old game show beat or something like that, or like an old show or something. And I just kind of like the melody of the beat, so I like that beat a little bit better than the other.
Fair enough. We got that voting right here. We got one last vote to go. Shout out to the chat. They talking about collector's items. I mean, I guess because we talked about the Sprite involvement or the corporate involvement that was going on in hip hop at that time. I think they talking about the Sprite cans that had the artists on the sides.
Yeah.
They had Rakim. They had Common, I think, right? They had I feel like they had Mac 10.
I think Nas was on it too.
Was it Mac 10 involved or something like that?
P Rock and Seal Smooth did one. They did a commercial, right?
P Rock and Seal Smooth. Well, that's a whole. Yeah, see, that was a whole different campaign because I think. Wait, who's the one that did the Voltron? Weren't there ones that were doing like a Voltron?
I remember that. Was that Sprite though that did it with Voltron?
I don't know. Might have been a different.
Yeah, I think it was all Sprite.
You know, I think it's all Sprite. Different. I think we're talking about different campaigns.
Black
same
folks like
company.
Yeah. Because the P Rock and Seal Smooth one was earlier than the later one with the.
Because I do remember something with Mac 10. I do remember.
Yeah.
He was dressed up, but what he's talking about the P Rock and Seal Smooth.
The Voltron one was Fat Joe, Mac 10, and Goody Mob and Common.
Yo, and they had another one with Angie Martinez and somebody else.
Yeah, the Venom.
Well, the one that Scam was talking about with P Rock and Seal Smooth, around that same time, your man Grand Puba had one as well. And I think his was probably the most popular one, as a matter of fact. I got a Sprite in my right hand, got the Doom in my left. So, he was coming up the top of his head with that shit. You remember that shit? Large Professor's in there?
I do, yeah.
Large Professor's in there.
It was like a black and white, shot in black and white, if I'm not mistaken.
Nah, I think it was in color. Because he had them colors.
Mm-hmm.
Puba was that guy. Because I remember he was flashy. I just remember that shit. Either way, Grand Puba been Maxwellin for years. You know what I'm saying?
Very it was Nas, Karis won the Lost Boys, MC Shan, Large Professor.
Wow.
That's another one because I said we they didn't mention Puba yet or P Rock Seals movies. I remember those as well.
Sprite was Culture Voltron, weren't they?
Well,
depends how you cash in early.
No, they know.
Well, depends how you look at it because you got to figure it's money in their pocket, right? It's like they're definitely using them for the clout to try to sell Sprite. But
hip hop soda, man. You know.
Yeah.
But like I said, like you these guys are probably in their 20s at this time. They're like, yo, you trying to be on probably international TV campaign?
Yeah,
what's
ain't
going
nobody
on?
gonna say no to that at the time.
Like, what you mean? They're paying for all the marketing. Your face everywhere because they say so, and you get some bread. Now, granted, they probably didn't get paid what they should have got paid. But at the same time, these guys were young and probably didn't even have the stats they have today. You know what I'm saying? Right. But last but not least,
98, 90. That was 98 when
there
that
you
came
go.
out.
Yeah, that was that campaign. The P Rock System one was like maybe like 95, 94, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, remember, we also talking about like Saint Eyes having a whole
Yeah.
Wow.
mixtape
Yeah.
Yeah.
with some of your
That was
favorite artists
94
all
also.
over that
That was
shit.
94 also.
And that was in '94 too. And we're talking about malt liquor with a lot of your favorite artists all over that shit. More than once.
And they had the special
No doubt.
groove.
Shout out to the
Special-
Saint Eyes. We gotta do an episode about that shit. About these kind of things. These little hip hop corporate, whatever they are. Last but not least, DJ Scandals. What do you think about? I like it and hip to the game. Again, the math is mathing, but
I mean, this is actually very, very tough, man. I like both of these records for different reasons. And I hear all the great points that everybody made. I think for this, I'm gonna go with I like it though. I kind of just like that joint. I like that one. Just it's a different vibe from the hip to the game. I mean, but the hip to the game, like I put in the chat, who used it better? Was it Pete who used it better, or was it Buckwild used it better? Who used the Mini Ripperton joint?
who did Pete use it for?
Pete, give me yours with AZ.
Give me.
Oh, yeah.
Just give. Why don't you?
Oh,
give me
yeah,
the
yeah.
world? Yeah.
Yeah.
Same sample.
Why you do that to Buckwild? Why you had to put Pete in it?
No, I'm just saying. No, because I mean, again, all this is was that. Remember, those two guys were getting the most work back then.
A lot of the remixes. We're talking about
True.
specifically remixes.
They were getting the most work, and of course, also, it happens in hip hop, right? Some guys will use the same sample. It's happened more than once,
Yeah.
and it will continue to happen. You know what I mean? It's just sometimes who made the better version or which versions you like more. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
It's very
I mean,
true.
one of the dope things about hip hop, you can give the same sample to 7 producers, and you're gonna get 7 different records entirely.
Mm.
Yeah.
The same exact sample.
I mean, I got one more for you. Music, period. 12 notes. And look where we are, 2025.
Yeah.
Pardon me, 2026. And just look at all the different loads of music that are out there.
I was just gonna say real quick. OC, Born to Live, and P. Rock and Still Smooth take you there. Same.
Oh, word, there you go.
Same rising to the top sample, but just used differently.
Same time, too. Like, there was like
Same time
same
also.
year.
Yep.
Born to Live. Ooh, that shit was fire. Buckwild again.
Yes, sir.
Wasn't it? It was Buckwild, I think.
That's Buckwild. Yeah.
Who did the other one? P-Rock. P-Rock, yeah. All right, fair enough. We got the votes in. What were the results in the voting booth in the chat, DJ Hobo?
Ooh.
Oh, did you forget?
No. What? I don't forget, brother.
What kind of a year is it going to be?
60% to 40% for the I Like It remix.
Oh,
Really
snap.
interesting.
Word. 1995 was a great year for hip hop. The 90s period. Let's just stop.
Period. Yeah.
All right. The majority of these songs back here on this artwork I got for this Buckwild shit, these are all like 90s related kind of songs right here. You feel me? And interesting to say that in the chat, Grand Puba's I Like It takes home the win. But when it comes to this room right here, in terms of the vote and what songs get moved forward on the list of best Buckwild remixes of all time, Volume 1, Hip to the Game by Lord Finesse, again, the fellow DITC brother. Let's see his record move on. Round number 3 coming up right now. Again, Monday nights, it goes down. Check us out. Like, subscribe, comment. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Don't forget to check out the merch. Let's see if we can get that up in the chat if you guys don't believe us. We got a whole merch section. You know what I mean? Check us out.
Rocking it.
In fact, we're going to do more of that this year. Promise.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, and comment, by the way, as well, if you don't mind. That's free. You know what I mean? And if you feel like making a donation, like I said, Cash App us, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. We could definitely use that towards the channel. Round number 3. Let's come to the conclusion. We've been paying attention all night. Best Buckwild remixes of all time. We had 6 songs we curated for tonight's list. The last 2 records will be battling it out. 2 groups again. The last round was 1995. This next round again is back to 94. 2 songs that came out in the same year. Originals fire once again with videos. And then came the remixes. For one of these, they actually had a whole separate video for the remix, whereas the other just got the typical, they changed the audio and let the same video rock. And if you don't know which records we're referring to, I'm talking about the Artifacts. Come on with the Get Down, the Buck Wild remix, featuring Busta Rhymes. This one, I believe, had a different video from the original. And if I'm mistaken, please let me know in the chat or in the comments. But I sort of remember it that way. And this will be going up against again. So we've had like a lot of East West Coast, kind of battles. I didn't realize that this is again the East Coast Artifacts going up against the West Coast Funk Dubious.
Oh,
Soul Assassins representatives. Don't get it twisted with the Rock On Buck Wild remix. If you know, you know.
Wow.
And if you don't know,
shout out to Funk Dubious, man.
yes.
Shout out to Funk Dubious.
Let me introduce you. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let go. Leave it in the chat. What's a good emoji? Let me know if y'all feeling this. But put fire signs or something feeling these joints. Put the fire sign. Put the fire sign, chat.
I transmit the fatness over whackness with my Campbell blunts and matches. Other rappers try to catch us, but I roast them up for practice. So act like you knew or you'll be through in your division. I've been waiting and watching for you to fuck up your position. Man, listen, isn't this some shit for niggas' asses? Like when I flip the script, pause and flick my Philly asses. Yup, that's the status of the rappers with the cabbage. Other crews get next severs, but they all fall below average. My head naps is massive and I'm evil like an evil. And I'm diesel for the sequel, I'm a freaking for my people. Cigars like Bill Cars represent one love like Nas. Thinkers, rappers, my job. Tame the terror, drops the bomb on the move fakers. Now I'm stable making papers. Ain't gonna be no motherfucker stealing bread from off my table if I'm able to feed those who need, then proceed. But for those out for greed, take heed and get these. I say come on with the come on, get down with the get down with the come on, with the get down. Come on with the come on, get down with the get down. On the back, so much pride got to do sound. This is boom bap rapper annihilates the next. Ordinary Nick Vex, my commentary's best. Fools who don't know the rules be left in my dust. They come bust from what I bust. Biggest figure, I lust for fame. I'm never lame, true to the game I'm needing. Brothers to be more conscious, all the straps you will be leaving. Breathing vocab, so bad, the lyrical nomad. My son, you call me dad when I flip the rip your notepad. Drag brothers who lack, I snap with my position. Who be that? Listen, artifact, my dad be dissing. So, into the demented thoughts of the inventor. Contenders, remember, I do get in surrender. You can hear my sound using verbs and some pronouns. Remix bound, so yo, come on with the get down. Come on with the come on, get down with the get down. Come on with the come on, get down with the get down. Come on, get down with the get down. On the backs of us, the rhymes got the new sound. Come on with the come on, get down with the get down. Come on, get down with the get down. Come on with the come on, get down with the get down. On the backs of us, the rhymes got the new sound.
The sun rises in the east. It also sets in the west.
One of my favorite beats,
Our son's done it, the gods never run it. Who runs the devil when the weight got on it? My soul was the weapon, my mind keeps stepping in the depths of hell. Yet I fell from the lesson, my soul leaves the body. The situation's naughty, original, invisible, there's one student party. A class for the better, cause I be writing letters and setting straight, one lamb and one shepherd. My face turns purple, and demons in the circle. Held my breath, then I left out the womb kinda fertile. From the east, the light shines unto the west. A test for the gods, cause records where they rest. Universe serenity, blocking out the enemy. If anyone makes it, then that's the way it's meant to be. Brighter, the time's up a brighter, cause I'll survive life, then step out the sight. If your soul loves the sun, well, money rock on. If your soul loves the sun, money rock on. If your soul loves the sun, money rock on. If your soul loves the sun, money rock on. My word is on.
The gods keep praying, saviors ain't saving. Nobody's soul, yet the devil keeps playing. And kicked out the heavens, I rest on the 7. But what's the 85 if you chastise the reverend? L is the mystery. One peaceful victory, cause I know gods that will put you out your misery. Justice will lead them, deprive you of freedom. They'll bleed for deceit, even though you don't need them. The beast and the harlot, the land is the target. The truth will prevail, but not many say forfeit. From 24 elders, and half it's 12. Ruler, inches measure knowledge of self.
If your soul loves the sun, money rock on. If your soul loves the sun, money rock on. If your soul loves the sun, money rock on. If your soul loves the sun, money rock on. My word is born.
Let's see. Who's the winner now? Who's taking home the winner of round 3? Man, listen. Tough round. Tough round. The Artifacts versus Funk Dubious. Specifically talking about Come On With the Get Down, featuring your man Busta Rhymes, going up against the Rock On Buckwild remix. Again, it's Buckwild all evening. If you don't know what the fuck we talking about, let me tune you in real quick. Best Buckwild remixes of all time, volume 1 is the discussion. One of these 6 songs we've been talking about tonight is Walking Home with the official title, the championship belt. Best Buckwild remix of all time. Buckwild should be proud. But now, we're letting the chat. If you don't know, there's a voting booth in there. We're going to let you come up with your own answer. We're going to go ahead around this room real quick over here. Oh, I already see who I'm picking first. You got sound effects, DJ Hobo? That's not part of the sound effects crew. I don't remember that being I don't remember that being part of the sound check.
What?
Yeah, what? DJ Hobo, what was that? DJ Hobo, let's talk about it, man. It's a tough round. Somebody got to set it off first. Come On With the Get Down or Rock On. Who do you got?
All respect to Artifacts. Rest in peace to Tang One. That Rock On remix is one of my favorite beats. It ranks up there with me, honestly, with the Damn remix. I might choose it over the Damn remix. Maybe
What? Wow.
I don't know, man. That song's beautiful, dog. I love that song, man. I love
shout out
it.
to the original. The original is dope too. Again, DJ Muggs did a dope joint, but then Buckwild came.
But Buckwild just came in and just elevated that joint. To me personally, back to Ike's point about does it do something for the song? And this definitely does something for the song. It takes it to a different level. Because I would venture to say that, I'll say for myself as a DJ, if I'm playing that song, I'm playing that version of that song. I'm not playing the original. All respect to. All respect.
No. That's what sometimes remix does, is they replace. Listen, that's interesting.
Over there, Hobo.
What happened?
You seem a little misty-eyed over there talking about
Yo, Breeze, what are you thinking right there? Breeze, what are you thinking? Artifacts or Funk Dubious? What are you talking about right now?
I always like that song.
Which one?
Well, I'm going to get into it.
Oh.
Always like that song by Funk Dubious, the original, but I think the remix definitely elevated it to another level. And that video is also a dope video as well, too. So I'm going with Funk Dubious.
You going Funk Dubious as well? Aye.
The funkiest.
Baba Midi, AKD the Scandalous. What do you think, sir?
Yeah, man. Again, it's Buckwild, so you can't miss either way. I mean, both songs are just fire. Like I was saying earlier, the Rain Go Away drums and the Cal Jada sample, really dope. I really like both. But I'm gonna DuckTales time because the Rock On joint, man, is just really. That joint is just the way it starts, man. I believe it's the OJ's the sample, and
oh, that's an OJ sample.
I believe.
I think it's Family Affair, if I'm not mistaken.
So,
not Family Affair. What's it called? What's the joint they got on the It is the OJ's. I found it one time, and I was like, oh, I got that.
It's just the pace of it too. It's like I think it's like what what's this, maybe like 92, 93 BPM.
Yeah, this is definitely in the 90s. Yeah,
and
definitely in the 90s.
It has a nice groove, nice tempo, sample is there, and it just and it works really well. And I think that's the reason why I'm voting for it, man.
I mean, the math is mathing, but we gotta talk to the executive producer, Triple C. Triple C, what do you think between these two records, sir?
So of course, Rock On, man. That was like a night school special.
Night school special.
What?
Triple C, like, I know what I'm driving home to after school. Well, Triple will tell you he was old enough to start driving home. He had a whole Uber's Eats situation going on in '95. You was already driving. I'll let you figure out his age from there. Yes, he was paying taxes in '95. To give you another indication how much he was making, how old he was. Triple C, you putting the vote down for Rock on this one. Again, the math is mathing, but again, we want to figure out everybody's vote here. Ike Infamous, what are you thinking about between these two great records right here?
I think everybody said it. I definitely going to be DuckTales in this one and go with Rock On. But I will say,
wow.
I will say that he had the other. What's the name of the other record? I'm forgetting it real quick.
Come on.
Come on with the Get Down. He had that remix in pocket though. That remix sounded. It sounded not that it elevated from the original, but it
sounds different than the original though.
It sounds slightly different than the original. It didn't elevate it like the Funk Dubious record did, but it was so in pocket. I really liked it, but
it's a different feel.
If I'm not mistaken, the Come On with the Get Down remix is new verses and everything, right?
Yes.
I think so.
I believe so. I'm not. I'm not
because
sure.
again, Busta wasn't on the original.
No.
My understanding is I saw Elder Sensei. Shout out to Elder Sensei doing the interview. He was talking about back in the day they were all doing promo tours together around the same time, and they would play each other's tapes on a bus that they were all traveling on. And he's like, "Yo, son, y'all ill. Like, I'm gonna do some shit with y'all in the future. Like we gonna make it happen." And that was the result of the remix after they had already dropped Wrong Side of the Tracks. He was like, "Oh shit, like yo."
And the original is fire. I love the original.
Yo, Lord, let's go do a remix, Lord.
I love the original. That's why the remix is fire, man. But the Funk Dubious record is elevated, man. It's such a fire. It's such a fire.
It is. Such a dope record, man.
Let's see what the chat had to say about it. Is the voting booth over in the chat, DJ Hobo?
It is indeed. And
what were the results?
88% for Rock On.
Oh, so there were some votes though for Artifacts. Okay.
Yeah, but not a lot.
Not a lot. Well, I mean, just to point out, there were no votes for the Artifacts in this room right here when we came down around round number 3. Come on with the Get Down by the Artifacts going up against Funk Dubious.
I don't like when you say it like that, though, man. You say it like we disrespecting the Artifacts, though, man.
You should have placed a vote out of respect, then. You should have placed a vote.
No, man. Listen.
Listen. We all New Yorkers here, even though you way out there. But we all
It's
New
the
Yorkers
first
here.
show of the year. It's the first show of the year.
Not New Yorkers here.
Thank you, Hobo. It's the first show of the year. Let's just keep it in order.
Here I was trying to give you the respective pigeon under the wing. You know what I'm saying? New York City pigeon trying we got you, VA. And you want to throw my wing away? You want to push my wing away?
There was somebody. I don't need no help.
Nah, absolutely not at all, man. That's why the respect for my brother DJ Hobo goes the way that it is. Shout out to the University of Indiana. They was playing in their college football playoff game, and somebody scored a touchdown, and he did the 2 up and 2 down. I said, "Oh shit,
from VA, that's right."
Yeah.
That's cute. You thought of DJ Hobo. That's cute.
Look. You see how this?
That was cute. No, I mean, like in a brotherly way. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to know for like for like Queens people, and do they inject hate into your veins when you're born?
Y'all just full of that tenderism, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just mad tenderism, you know what I'm saying? New York built tough, you know what I'm saying? New York built tough.
Yo, Scan, well, I don't know if we'd use it, but the clip in 40-Year-Old Virgin, where he was like, because I don't understand what you're saying, I'm going to take it as disrespect. We got to get that. I gotta get that one. Disrespect part. That, I'm going to take that as disrespect.
I got you. I got to get that one for next week.
Using smart tech.
We're getting ready to announce, like I said, the winner of round number 3 before I was, again, sidelined by random, contributors to the channel. Come on with the Get Down. Going up against Rock On, against Buckwild on the beats. Regardless, his flowers get dealt today. But Rock On by Funk Dubious gets the win on round number 3. It officially moves on to the semifinals. That's right. Monday nights. With almost damn near certainty, it goes down here. Eats Beats and Rhymes. We bring you new episodes every Monday night. Some hip hop cool shit. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Follow us here on Twitch. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us, on all your DSPs. Follow us specifically on YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment. Shout out to all the people that chat and comment over there. We definitely, love your support. Round number 4, the most vicious round of them all. Like I said, 6 dope songs we've got played tonight. Like I said, 3 out of the 6 move on to the semifinals, but there can only be one winner at the end of the night. With 3 songs in the semifinals, that means that 1 song needs to be cut from this short list of 3. Between Alkaholiks, Damn, Lord Finesse, Hip to the Game, and Funk Dubious, Rock On. Wow. This is a tough one. I'm not gonna lie. We've always had kind of like a weak one that kind of makes it. Sometimes I feel like, respectfully, it's kind of like, yeah, I can see that one not making it. All these can easily hold the title Best Buckwild Remix of all time. Volume 1. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what you're gonna do, man. I mean, let's go ahead and start with you, Triple C. You executive producing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
How do you see this happening, sir? Which one of these records gots to go?
Damn.
What?
Damn.
What? Oh my
serious?
God. That is New York bias if I ever heard it. What?
So Damn is out of here?
Yeah.
Why?
Only because I like
Speak on it.
Only because I like the original more than the remix.
I respect it. You're allowed to feel however you want to feel. I mean, actually, I don't know anybody's. I mean, they're all difficult. So I guess whatever record he picked, I would have been like, no way. So it's just again, my reaction is, I apologize because I think I would have reacted either way to any of the songs. But let's find out what you're thinking about DJ Scandalous. Damn, Hip to the Game or Rock On. Which one is not?
Let's get Hip to the Game out of here.
Oh, snap. Lord Finesse not standing a chance in your book. I see what it is. Cool Breeze. Rock On, Hip to the Game or Damn. Which one is not going forward?
Damn, man. All right. No New York bias. I'm going to get Hip to the Game out of there.
Okay, when you said, oh, damn, I thought you were going somewhere.
Thank you for your rational thinking there.
Hold a second, sir.
We've got 2 votes in currently for 1 record, 1 vote. Currently got a record. Currently has a vote, and then we have 1 record untouched. Let's keep talking about it, man. Ike Infamous, what are we talking about, sir? Damn, Hip to the Game or Rock On? Which one is not moving on?
Hip to the Game's got to go.
Riverside, motherfucker.
I don't know why that made me laugh.
Jules got shook at those.
I caught a flashback. I ain't gonna lie.
New Year's was a wild
2000
time
all
Jules.
over again.
New Year's was a wild time for Jules.
It was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. So listen.
Rest in peace, Radamez.
Radamez, rest in peace. Word, Radamez. The whole Puerto Rican gang, including Tretch's Dominican ass in that.
I know Black Papa.
He black, mama. He black.
Tu Dominicano?
We have again come to the math portion of tonight's, but we're still gonna get everybody's vote. We see what's going on here. DJ Hobo, respectfully, I haven't said this in a while. Your vote don't mean shit around here, but I still respectfully want to know your answer because 3 dope records. I need to know which one you think has to go.
Big shout out to the homie, the Good Rev. My vote does matter because I'm gonna give it. I Hip to the Game gotta go, man. See ya.
Poking their chest out, Hobo feeling
the
good.
OG of the crew.
West Side, motherfuckers.
he's like, I let you drive, and now we out the race. I let you. That was you. You did the remix. That was you. If it was the original, I'd still be in the game. Wow, we see what it is. Hip to the Game has officially been knocked out of contention for moving on to the finals. That's right. The finals have officially been set. Again, we're talking Best Buckwild Remixes of all time, Volume 1. What was the record that didn't move on in the chat? They had a voting booth going on as well.
It's still going on, but it looks like it's going to be Hip to the Game as well. Not moving on.
So before we wrap up these semifinal results, Scan, Cool Breeze, Ike, and Hobo all voted for Hip to the Game. Why that record, guys?
I mean, I told you, I think Rock On is amazing, and Damn is also amazing. They're 1 and 2 for me. Pick a, flip a coin. Close your eyes, flip a coin.
Yeah.
They're just far, in my opinion, far superior beats than the Hip to the Game remix, and that is with all due respect.
You got it. You're allowed to feel that way. I like it. These two records that apparently will be moving on to the finals have already been established. Again, we found out respectfully what we think the votes are in the chat. I don't think it's going to change much, right? So Hip to the Game.
Nah, it's actually increasing in favor of Hip to the Game.
Really?
That's the overall lead, correct?
That's it. I'm gonna dismiss myself from this round coming up. You guys let me know how it goes. I'll see you later.
All of a sudden, right? Like as if I have been driving with a brown paper bag this whole time underneath my chair.
It's like that every show, but you've actually been staying in
I'm
between
so good
the
at
lanes,
it, though.
man. Yeah, no, today you've been doing a good job. You've been doing
No, listen, when I pick up the kids and take them home, you know what I'm saying? Pause. That was a joke already started out wrong. I was
yeah. That sounds great. That sounds very.
Just so you know, you guys were the kids in this scenario, but it already started out bad. You know what I'm saying? I just can't sun y'all like I used to in the 90s. You know? I used to be able to sun y'all, you know what I'm saying, real easy. But it's like I said, let's go ahead and push it. You know what I'm saying? The next round is what it is. The finals are officially here. Semifinals went down as follows. Damn by the Alkaholiks went up against Hip to the Game by Lord Finesse. Went up against Rock On by Funk Dubious. One of these records was not going to move on to the finals. That record has been decided, and Lord Finesse's Hip to the Game remix by Buckwild is not moving on to the final, meaning the ultimate battle for the best Buckwild remixes of all time, Volume 1 title, will go down between the Alkaholiks, Damn, and Funk Dubious' Rock On. Ironically, two West Coast groups, if that don't mean something, by East Coast producer. Interesting. And I'm going to go ahead and play some of each again. I mean, I believe the way we left it, there might have been a verse each left off of each song. We played 2 verses off of Damn. Does anybody know there's a third verse in Damn off the top?
Off the top of my head, I do not remember.
I think so.
I believe so, too.
So. Yeah, I think so.
I stopped it after the second verse, and then same thing goes for Funk Dubious' Rock On. I know there's a third verse by Son Doobie because we heard the Tomahawk verse. Right. Second verse. So I can do that, or I can go with whatever you guys say at this point. We can start over again. So whatever you feel like. What do you think?
Play a third verse.
Yeah, play a third verse. Yeah.
This is also me.
They deserve.
This is definitely me also trying to, quote unquote, eyeball it. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Because I have to figure out. I can't
do the needle drop, son. Come on, son.
Well, I can't. I'm glad you said that. So with that being said, Rock On, verse 3. Here we go, and then we'll come back with Damn, verse 3 off the Buckwild remix. Again, it's a Buckwild night. Best Buckwild remixes of all time is the convo. Let's talk about it.
It started with the serpent, messing with Eve cause she wasn't certain. Nobody's got a temper, a spiritual dilemma. Enter in the realm where the spirit's in the center. Perpetrating cause they'll murder Satan. See, faith broke the seal while the world be waiting. They left it all to Jesus, I'm picking up the pieces. Friends is deceased, can never read my thesis. They'll be resurrected, and time's not so hectic. Demons ain't elected while the money gets collected. The gods get theirs, and the word is born. I mean the science of the future is what they saw. And the war living castle, life's got no hassles. It's all real, just one big fiasco. No soul held hostage, angels kill the nonsense. Bond is my word, but first, do the knowledge.
If your soul loves the sun, money rock on. If your soul loves the sun, money rock on. If your soul loves the sun, money rock on. If your soul loves the sun, money rock on. If your soul loves the sun, money rock on. If your soul loves the sun, money rock on. If your soul loves the sun, money rock on. If your soul loves the sun, money rock on. If your soul loves the sun,
This was definitely one of those instances where I bought the record and saw just his name on the remix. I didn't even listen to it. I took it home. I was like, it's okay. I know it's gonna be fire, and it was.
Exactly.
I used to have a girl, but I cut my shit real low. So cold and make your nose that'll make it say. It's got the flows that'll make it say. The alcoholics got the hoes that'll make it say. The alcoholics got the beats that'll make it say. The alcoholics got the freaks that'll make it say. The alcoholics got the flows that'll make it say. The alcoholics got the hoes that'll make it say. I've been told that my style is so cold and make your nose runny, Jay. I make the ladies say. I used to have a girl, but I cut my shit real low. Cause every weekend I had a spin on the pillow. Watts, Willow, Brook, even shook when I took a fresh ass hook out my notebook. I love sports. I even watch soccer and the girls on the tennis courts. You try to tackle me, you couldn't make me fall. Cause I've been moving ahead since the day I learned to crawl. Y'all, all shit, let me make a wish. I wish all the bunk MCs turned to fish. So I could just hook them, take them home and cook them. That's how I floss, yo, past the hot sauce. When I walk down the street, I leave my feet prints in the concrete. Cause I'm fat, meaning I'm so complete. Like a freak on the elevator, I'ma fuck you up. It's the roll with the inebriated flow. I hate the boast, but I'm the host of most. And I'm ghost, here's a toast to my peoples from coast to coast. It's like that, it's like this, it's like that. It's like this, it's like that. It's like that, like that. Word up, alcoholic shit. X to the Z exhibit in the motherfucking place. Let me shout it out once. To my nigga King T, you don't stop. To my nigga Diamond D, you don't stop. To my nigga DJ Boo, you don't stop. To my nigga J Roll, you don't stop. To that nigga E Swift, you don't stop. To that nigga D Pimp, you don't stop. To my nigga all across the board. This is how we go when I'm the freestyle flow. Rico's in the house and I'm
Ooh. I just peeped it right here. It says hip to the game right above me, and this record is no longer in contention. Not running at all. Let's talk about it, man. Last two records to make this entire night a past tense conversation when we're talking about Buckwild's best remixes, because the conversations come under a lot of scrutiny off camera a lot of times, which is Buckwild's best songs. And we had to narrow it down to just remixes because we were talking about just regular album production. Whoosh, that might be volume 2, because that man got a whole catalog of hits. Be clear, on both R&B and hip hop. The man's vicious. But tonight we've been blessed with nothing but remixes, nothing but hip hop. Specifically talking about 94 through 95. And it's coming down to 2 records. Let's talk about it, man. Cool Breeze.
Sure.
Alkaholiks from the West Coast. Funk Dubious from the West Coast. Which of these 2 records is your choice for tonight? Rock On or Damn?
What are you gonna do, Breeze?
Well, seeing as they're both West Coast artists with the same producer, they both win. So we can end it up. Okay, I'm going with Rock On.
Oh, you gonna Rock On?
Yes,
What
sir.
is it about that record?
Man, I just think when you listen to that particular song, it just kind of takes you to another planet, bro. Just takes you to another realm.
It's crazy because I feel like Sun Doobie is definitely Audacity All-Star. You know what I'm saying? Sun Doobie is absolutely Audacity All-Star.
Why?
Really? Why?
Why? Because he rides cat with hat. That's why.
Better why?
You listen to what they were saying. They were talking about a lot of things.
Yeah, they were.
That would elevate your pineal gland, sir.
Well, look at somebody.
Maybe-
Oh,
Maybe your pineal
get
gland
your
is.
crystals. Let me see your crystals.
I can bring out the
You see, you can bring out the incense.
The incense and the
That don't
same.
count. You black. You been had incense. That don't even count. You ain't got to be spiritual to have no incense.
Crazy.
You got to be trying to make the house shake. That's it. Hold on, let me light this up.
The house will shake. The
Light
house
up
will
the
shake.
Erykah Badu scent.
Oi.
It said that you smell it in your house, Jules.
Does she?
No, you know what? She
got?
her shit is called something crazy like my pussy or some crazy shit
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's wild. It's a wild smell.
It's a crazy.
It throws brothers in the
Like,
trance,
does she,
man.
son?
It does though.
Listen, man, I'll just stick to my sage. I don't need all of that smelling.
Again, if anybody wants to make a donation to Eats Beats and Rhymes at Cash App, so we can maybe afford a small batch of incense to hand out amongst each other to light up on a special Erykah Badu specialty episode. You know what I'm saying? We'd be glad to do that.
Pocket full of stones, baby.
Pocket full of incense. You know what I'm saying? Pocket full of patchouli. You know what I'm saying? We have one vote in. Your man Cool Breeze is not scared to put his vote down for the West Coast. Funk Dubious got his vote. DJ Scandalous, what are you thinking, sir?
Like I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna go with Dan because, like I said, that just has a special place in my heart. So I'm gonna go with that one.
I see what it is. Triple C. What
Rock
you thinking,
on.
sir? Oh, that was fast. Okay.
That's right. Soul likes the night. I mean, sun.
You said it
You
right.
whisper that?
If your soul loves the sun, 4 times, actually 8, right? Everything like is very complicated hook. We have Triple C, Cool Breeze, both going rock on. DJ Scandalous with Damn. DJ Hobo, what are you thinking between these two records?
I really don't want to choose between these two songs, but I must. I'm gonna go with Rock.
Okay, yeah, you definitely expressed that. This is definitely one of your favorites.
Yes.
Like Infamous, what are you thinking about between these two?
Fuck, man. I don't know, man. Shit, I really don't know. I really don't know.
You gotta word it a different way. What you gonna play on Street FM?
Hey!
What am I gonna play on Street FM? I could actually play both tonight on Street FM. I think they would both be right in the vibe. Probably I could play it during the 12 o'clock set or the 1 to 2 set, or even
You should
the
probably
2
do
to 3
a Buck Wild themed evening. Like we
But you gotta play one.
You tap dancing tonight.
I'll play one.
Yeah, you do gotta play one. Which is your open monologue coming out to? Pause.
I think fuck, man. I think nostalgically I'm gonna go with
it really don't matter. Your vote is really just personal at this point. The math is already mathed it out.
The math already mathed it out.
Just like I told Hope earlier, your vote don't mean shit, honestly.
Right, so I'm going with the damn. Oh, John, come on, Jules, to whisper shit.
You whisper that?
I mean, I know that shit was difficult. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah, it is though, man. These are 2 fire ass records, bro.
They are.
I think all the records were fire.
All of them.
What was the chat, and what was their sort of results? What were they thinking? Because again, tough records to choose from. They had to choose between Damn and Rock On. Who did they have?
75% for Rock On.
Oh snap!
Wow.
Sort of similar to what's going on, you know, with the voting that went on in this room tonight. Because when we had the best Buckwild remixes of all time, Volume 1 finals go down between the Alkaholiks with the Damn remix go up against Funk Dubious's Rock On. It looks like Rock On takes home the win. Right. And these beats around to make some noise one time. Best Buckwild remix of all time goes to Rock On by Funk Dubious. Give it up one time for Funk Dubious. And Buckwild.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Buckwild is a beast. Like I said, we could if we would just do a regular album joints. This list. Oh my gosh! I think there's gonna be a few volumes.
A few volumes. But Buckwild, you would need at least a couple volumes.
Definitely,
Yeah,
and we're definitely gonna chime back in with a lot of first volumes that we started. Like I said, in 2025 as well. I think we did a few Pete Rocks, a few premieres. We might have to revisit that as well. Again, Volume 2 is coming very, very soon this year. Like I said, we definitely revisiting a lot of those. Shout out to the reggae episode, which apparently does extremely well on our audio.
My fault. Finish yours.
No, I was just saying it does really well on our audio portion of DSP. So shout out to the best. What was it? Which episode is it? Trip? Best reggae joints? Was it?
Best 90
Hip-hop reggae.
Yeah,
Nice
hip-hop
dance
reggae.
Best 90s.
Best big man too.
So you got
We should do original versus remixes. Which versions is better?
Yeah, perfect. Triple C. I was just gonna say, if anybody has suggestions, leave it in the chat or hit us up on the
Word
page,
up.
and definitely hit us up. We're always looking for suggestions, and Triple C just came with one, and yeah, always hit us up, man. You never know, we might get that on the platform.
word.
Yeah.
We'll shout you out. We'll shout you out. You know what I'm saying? But this was a dope one right here. Best Buckwild remixes of all time. Again, strictly just remixes. Because again, some of these producers in the 90s, specifically this 94, 95 run, were getting a lot of work on the side. This is all
Buckwild
I
was
feel
a
like
name
this is
you
all
could
brown.
trust.
Say again?
Buckwild was a name you could trust.
Yo, for real.
Yeah.
Like
word.
that's a
For
name you could
real.
like if you saw it like we said earlier. I don't have to listen to the record. His name is on it as he did the remix. I'm buying it. I don't care. I'll listen to it later, and that's what it was. That was a name you could trust.
Absolutely.
It's a fact. It's a fact. It's a big, big fact. Like I specifically one situation like that. It was I don't know what year it was. Probably 94 as well. Probably again the same stretch, 94, 95. We hadn't heard from your man, JT Freeze, aka Special Ed, in a minute. And I saw a 12-inch vinyl probably at Hot Wax.
Hot Watch, because that's why I heard it. I heard them play it in
Yeah.
Hot Watch. I was like,
Oh,
everybody was like,
I
oh
didn't hear them
my
playing
god.
it. I didn't hear them playing. I just saw it on the wall. And again, you just doing your after school, just digging through the crates before I go home, kind of, just do my homework, in the record store. And it said produced by Buckwild. I said, that's all I need. I was just looking for an excuse to buy a record. I was like, which record's coming home with me tonight? You know what I'm saying? Was basically the vibe. And I was like, oh, you. And I didn't even need to listen to it. Because the Hot Wax, you had to like give them the record and they were like, you gonna buy it? Because I'm not, we're not gonna open it. Like they had to look
it
for
was
the open
Sage
copy.
and Sean, right? Yeah.
Yeah, well, back then it was also Psy. It was probably Psy.
Yeah. Sage
You know what I'm saying?
and Psy.
But he'd be like, is there an open copy? Because if not, then I gotta open this. But are you gonna buy it? Which kind of like is right. Like, don't make me open it if you're not gonna. I'm like, I gotta hear it. But I didn't need to hear that one. I didn't even want to go through the even experience of trying to explain myself. It was like, that is absolutely, again, what Scan said was a name you could trust. Premier, Pete Rock, Buckwild. There was some names specifically in
Diamond
the
D,
mid-90s.
Law
Diamond
Finesse,
D.
any of those records,
Large
Showbiz,
Professor.
Large Professor,
I was
I'm
just
talking this
about
from a
to say that.
remix. Actually, as a producer
Showbiz.
standpoint, really. If I just saw your name on the vinyl,
You could trust it.
Yeah.
I was like, I know this. I know at least. I know if the rhymes ain't dope, is it instrumental?
Right, correct. Even if the rhyme is not up to par, I know the beat would be on
But is
point.
it instrumental? No, because if there's no instrumental, now I'm really not interested in it. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's like, I don't even like the verse. Like, now what the fuck I need the verse for? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can find like a joint like that, like remember the white crib joints, the white labels of Rocket Soul and shit like that.
Yeah.
You can get them instrumentals sometimes. So it's
Crib
like,
Records, CNR
Crib
Records.
Records.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to all the bootlegs back in the
Shout out
day.
to all the bootleggers back then.
Lots of gems on the crib records.
Yes. Oh damn, Crib Records. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Lots
all
of
the
gems.
white labels, all the white labels with the bullshit stamp. Just a bullshit little stamp they put on top. Yeah, these were the days, man. And Buckwild was one of those producers making mad noise, so he deserved his own episode tonight. Best Buckwild remix of all time, Volume 1. Officially, again, the winner is Funk Dubious Rock On. Who would have thought? The West Coast was taking it home with an East Coast remix producer. That's crazy, man. And again, so many other joints that we're going to revisit this topic again. And maybe even, like I said, even just do a regular Best of Buckwild period.
Yeah, show that background.
Say again?
Show that background.
Yeah, look at all these joints back here. Let's see what we got here.
With dats.
Guess who's back?
Those are like dats, or those are like dats.
Yeah, those are that's Bring It On. You can't front. Hit to the game. Come on with the get down. Bro, yeah, man. And me and Scan were talking about this recently. He was quick to give some no name, respectfully, some up and comers.
Up and coming. At
the time. Some chances, because a lot of dudes that we never heard from again had Buckwild production.
Like double sides. A and B.
How you get that?
And no, you pay. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to say earlier with the remixes. This was the brown bag era. You know what I'm saying? You get a quick bag. He ain't looking for no publishing. He ain't looking for no mastering. He ain't looking for no ownership.
Yeah, no, it was straight cash, homie.
Straight cash. Yeah.
You need a joint?
You gotta wash this money real quick.
Yeah, straight cash, homie.
You an indie artist? Like I said, we talked about Seamus Flu. We talked about Main One.
First Platoon.
First Platoon.
Yeah.
What was the other one you told? Metaphysics. What was the name again?
Bushwhackers.
Bushwhackers.
Holy shit! I haven't heard that name in a while.
What was the other guy? There was a group you talked about last night, like Metaphysics or Meta. Saying some crazy ass name. Doesn't matter. The point is, he was quick to give, like I said, a lot of newcomers some work. I mean, if they had the bag, obviously, but I don't feel like he held back. You know, some people be like, I'm not gonna give you the heat. Like, I'm not gonna give you the heat because, you know, who are you? But he would give some of these respectfully not big, very popular name artists at the time heat.
But you know what though, Jules? As you say that, right? And
Little Indian.
This may be a weird thing to say, kind of, right? But everybody wasn't lyrically nice back then. However, right, I still think sometimes even some of the up and comers were still. If I had to compare eras, like some of the up and comers of that time were still lyrically better than the up and comers of like the current situation sometimes. So it's kind of like, hey, this up and comer's throwing me the brown paper bag. I'm gonna give him. I'm not gonna hold back. I'm gonna just give him the heat.
Because he might do something.
He might do something. You know what I mean? And when you think about it, 94, 95, remember, as we said before, there was no real format just yet. It wasn't until like 97, 98 when now, 16 bar verse, and we have to make the songs for the radio, and we have to do it like this. So it wasn't really, so I could easily see if you got the brown paper bag and I'm coming to Buckwild for some joints, yeah, it's a no-brainer, in my opinion.
What I do.
So what about DJ Premier and Group Home? Did they have the brown paper bag as well?
That's foul.
It was a homie.
That's messed up.
He said it's getting expensive to carry you motherfuckers around.
Nah, that's the home, but that's the click. So that's the click.
I got a quick flip real quick. You can rap now. I can rap. You can rap now. I can't rap. You can rap now.
Because remember, Brain Sick Enterprise was Little Dab's brother and his man. They didn't get no Premier Beats.
Nope.
Brain Sick didn't get Premier Beats. Only Group Home did.
Yep. So there you go. You know what I mean?
Can't take money.
Mind you, that Brain Sick mob on the realness sound amazing. You can't tell me that the realness.
You can't take it with you to die.
Can't take money with you when you die.
Again, one of the best, worst albums of all time. Dropping episode soon, CNN, you know what I'm saying, versus Group Home. If you didn't know, The War Report versus Living Proof, the album. Episode dropping soon on YouTube. Make sure you tune in. Like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell so you know when it officially drops.
And you know real quick, Jules, yeah, just to continue the conversation, Little Indian, and the first, I think one of the first Panamanian MCs, also the Foreigner, of course, you know I got a rep, Buckwild, and with a Jay Dilla remix on that single as well.
Wait, who got a Jay Dilla remix?
So Little Indian has a Buckwild and a Jay Dilla remix on that.
On the same vinyl?
Yes.
Wait, I have that vinyl. You telling me there's a Dilla beat?
You do. You're supposed to have that record. What's that?
That one? Panameño.
Yes. Este Panameño Latino to be exact. Yeah.
Is that him?
Yes.
Damn.
Is that your cousin's game?
Got that brown paper bag.
Yeah. Somebody had the brown paper bag that night.
Somebody had the bag that night.
Was that a 40? He said, nah, baby, it's 40 grand, baby. Where Buckwild at?
Give me that remix, son.
I got that paper, baby.
Somebody had the brown paper bag that night.
Don't get it twisted. Like I said, dudes like Buckwild at that time. I'm not saying he got 40, but I wouldn't be surprised if he could have walked away with like 40. Maybe 25.
Well, that was going prices back then.
But
remember,
I'm saying.
the money was well back then. I mean, and again, let me clear it up because somebody gonna comment and say Scan talking crazy. The going rates back then were, yes, Pete Rock and other guys and your producers in your bag right there, you're getting 30, 40, 50, 60 grand a song. Song. Not a project.
At the same time, I think at that time, respectfully at that time too, like every producer wasn't, how do I put it? Nobody was as savvy at that point. So it's kind of
Sure.
like every producer was
Absolutely.
going in there getting their money because they're like, I'm not getting no back end on this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, even though they were told, some of them might have been totally merited, some sort of
Yeah.
publishing or that, and
Yeah.
like they just didn't get that. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, and they knew that too. So it's like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna get this. I sold them 4 beats for like 25, even something like that. Because I've
Yeah.
seen an invoice like that
Of
on the
course.
for a producer on the Lost Boys. I'm not gonna say the name, but I seen the invoice. He dropped 4 joints for like 22,000. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
That was going rate, but that was common back then, and even like. I know for myself, right? Even when you're up and coming, you're trying to get in the game. Even if you're a no-name producer, like this is your first song, if you don't even manage to get jerked, you could still get 2, 3, 4 grand back then, 5 grand.
Oh yeah,
back then,
easy,
as an unknown.
easy.
You know what I mean? But nowadays, them prices is come way down.
But there's people talking about $30 beats. You know what I'm saying? $10
Exactly.
beats. Free beat.
Exactly. $30 to rent the beat, to lease it.
It's fucking crazy.
To lease it.
Yo, Cassette Bay said she worked at Tower Records. You worked at the Tower Records in the city? If so, which one?
The one
Prices were crazy. I mean, 60s cats was getting big money. That's also too why I think, like, I would say for young guys like myself at the time, yeah, I want to do this because it's a career. If I'm getting 20, 30, 40 grand, or if I'm getting, let's say, even six grand to start as a no name, even if I get jerk, pause. That's $6 grand to get jerk, pause. To get in the game, it's not necessarily a bad deal versus what you're making. What $30 to lease the beat now?
Yeah, but you might be getting $6,000, and the song goes on to send 10 million records.
No, well, I know, but that's what I'm saying. We talking
records
about
could
that.
go easily make 10 million.
Of course, I mean, Puff,
easily, not easily, but
Puff was ripping cats off, giving them $30K, knowing he about to make $1 million.
Absolutely.
Paying them in baby oil, son.
Add this, add that. So I read a funny ass meme today that said every time somebody messes with oil, America want to come through and stick his nose in their business and shit like that. It was like Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Diddy. Every time there's oil involved, the government want to get involved.
That's funny.
I was like, oh shit. Shit made mad sense though.
That's funny.
They're chilling in the same spot, ain't they?
I mean, I'm just saying.
They was.
Every time there's oil involved, the government want to get involved. You know what I'm saying?
Funny.
That was it for tonight, though, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, best Buckwild Remixes of all time, Volume 1. Again, we will be revisiting this topic. We don't know which standpoint, but most likely another remix category, as well as just overall production, which we can do without remixes because that man's catalog is insane. And again, we could talk about R&B, we could talk about hip hop. I mean, insane. Shout out to digging in the crates, that whole crew, the record label, artists, producers, everybody, studio. Digging in the Crates is legendary.
They was part of Loud, right? Digging in the Crates?
They were not part of Loud, no. But I guess the association for Digging in the Crates would be who? I was about to say Fat Joe, and that's not true either.
What do you mean?
Like, nobody from Digging in the Crates, I think, was on Loud.
On Loud itself?
I'm trying to find a Buckwild connection to
Well, Buckwild was a little different than most of your, let's just call it, your 1990s. I saw people talking in the chat, your backpack kind of rapper sound producer. Because this guy went on to become a hitman.
Was it Tommy Boy? Were they on Tommy Boy?
Who
you talking about?
EITC.
The album did come out on Tommy Boy.
The album did come out on Tommy Boy, yeah. I don't think they had a particular, I don't think they had a particular label connection to any specific labels, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it was Tommy Boy because their first 2 releases, I believe, were Tommy Boy. The first DITC album, they had the Enemy on it, and they had something down the line. I can't remember. There was another DITC project that they put out also. The first one was dope though. It was like the brown it looked like it was a package wrapped up.
Yeah, I remember. Yep.
That one was fire. That was the Tommy Boy one. A lot of heat on that album. Lots of heat.
Yeah,
lots of heat on that joint. Again, DITC. We're talking about Lord Finesse, Diamond D, Showbiz, OC, AG. Well, who'd I forget? Lord
Don't
Finesse,
forget
what's it called?
OG, DJ OG.
DJ OG, Fat Joe. I mean, Premier
The ITC producer battle.
say again.
The ITC producer battle.
I mean, it's a possibility for that. Like I said, maybe like a Diamond D Lord Finesse situation. I feel like we might have did that for some reason. Did we do that?
We did
I
something
have
like
an
that.
artwork for that. That's what that is.
Is that what it is? Well, then we might need
Yeah.
to make that happen. Now, let's see how this DITC episode goes. You know what I'm saying? If you like, again, if you like the topic, you know what I'm saying, leave it in the chat. Leave it
Wait,
in the comments.
that first Showbiz and AG album was on Payday though.
The first one, yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, that was Payday.
But you talking about Showbiz and AG?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Showbiz AG Payday.
Payday was.
Yeah, I like that album too.
Payday was a problem, bro. Payday had J. Rue. Payday had Group Home. Had Showbiz and AG. It had Jay-Z single at one point.
Jay-Z single, yeah.
It had a bunch of house and dance records.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? It had anything kind of group. I mean, Gangstar Foundation had Big Shug.
Big Shug, yeah.
We
Big
should talk about all these old labels.
Big Shug.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just talking about one label right now. This is strictly Payday right now. Strictly Payday.
But they also put out the thing about some of these labels is they like in between Payday and Nervous, they put out dance records also. So that was that, which is a big thing also in New York at the time. Like you had a big dance scene, like even with like Todd Terry and I said Todd Terry. Why can't Louis Vega and everybody? So a lot of guys were doing dance records and hip hop records. So that's why a lot of those small labels like Payday and Sleeping Bag and all these records, all these older labels at the time were putting out this kind of music.
And you saw a lot of work amongst the artists between the different genres of music when they were on the same label. You definitely started to lose that down the line, but earlier in the game, it was very common, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, Scan talked about it right now. I mean, you had labels, delving into hip hop and also delving into house music. I mean, we've talked about it here ourselves. Let us know in the chat what you think in chat. I mean, we think about doing a hip house episode. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got to do that joint.
Let us know what you think. It's exactly what it sounds like. If you don't know what we're talking about, just put it together. Hip house episode. There was a lot of hip hop records that had house influence in the early 90s.
Tommy Boy, Sleeping Bag, fourth of all, but I'm thinking, what's the other one? Freeze Records. Freeze Records was another label.
Freeze went through Payday, if I'm mistaken.
Yeah. So a lot of those labels were putting out hip hop and dance stuff at the time.
Yeah. So again, let us know if you like that idea. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, a lot of times in the 90s, again, look at Girl Out House You by the Jungle Brothers. You know, that's one prime example. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a lot of that hip hop house fusion going on. If you think that's something that you'd like to see on this channel, let us know, and we'll gladly make that happen because I think we're gonna do it regardless. Just let us know if you have an interest in it because maybe we'll move it up the schedule. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go ahead and, for editing purposes, wrap things up right now. Again, Monday nights you can catch us here live on Twitch. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes, one word. Make sure you look us up on YouTube and all your DSPs as well. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Again, if you would like to leave a donation at Cash App, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes is the handle. And we'll be here again next Monday. Make sure you check us out. Brand new episodes dropping on Sundays. And we'll see you guys next week. Have a great week, everybody. Peace.
Peace.